What's the biggest career power move you've ever pulled? After I sold my small tech startup for a decent chunk of change, I was burnt out. 30 years old and tired of meetings about meetings. So I decided to take a break and figure out what to do next. But sitting at home got boring fast. Netflix runs out of good shows eventually, you know? That's when I got this weird idea that probably sounds insane. Instead of applying for another CEO job, I decided to go undercover. I wanted to see how companies actually treated their lowest employees. So I made up a fake name, let's call it Alex Chen, and applied to be a summer intern at this mid-sized software company called TechFlow. No fancy resume, no college degree listed, just said I was a recent graduate looking for experience. And guess what? They hired me immediately. Red flag number one. The job was exactly what you'd expect. Making coffee, organizing files, basically being treated like a human printer. But the real shock was how badly they treated interns. This one manager, Janet, would literally scream at us like we were malfunctioning robots. "Why is this taking so long?" She'd yell about tasks that normally take hours. Another guy, Kevin, took credit for code I wrote and then blamed me when it had bugs. Nobody listened to our ideas. We were just free labor with college degrees. The breaking point came during an all-hands meeting. The CEO stood up there talking about company growth and how everyone at TechFlow is valued family. Real heartwarming stuff. So I raised my hand. Does that include unpaid interns working 60-hour weeks? You could hear a pin drop. The CEO gave some vague answer about learning opportunities and building character. Classic corporate BS. That night I called my lawyer. Within 2 weeks, I'd quietly bought a significant chunk of TechFlow stock through a shell company, enough to get a board seat. The next board meeting was beautiful. I walked into that conference room wearing a suit instead of my intern uniform. The look on Janet's face when she saw me sit down with the other investors was priceless. "Sorry I'm late," I said casually. "I was mentoring some interns. I didn't fire anyone immediately. That would have been too obvious. Instead, I suggested HR create a comprehensive intern program. Paid positions, real mentorship, department rotations, and anonymous manager reviews. The best part? Those intern reviews became part of manager performance metrics. Janet's team morale scores were so bad she was quietly let go 6 months later. Kevin lasted a bit longer, but turns out when interns can actually speak up, stories about stolen credit spread fast.